More active regions is the green regional branch. I'd like to invite Desmond to come and talk to us a little about the activities and plans of the Korean regional branch, and also tell us a little bit about some of the developments in container shipping in Korea. Desmond, let's come back here.
Hello everyone, I'm S.Y. Chan working at Box Drawing from Korea. First, I would like to say thank COA for giving this chance to, and also it's very honored that I can tell you how the Korean is going now. I'm sorry I'm not that good at English. Okay, let me start. First page, there already have been several COA meetings in Korea. From 2009 COA branch meeting, there is Patrick also, and 2011 branch meeting, and 2012 it was the COA General Assembly meeting, and the last one is branch meeting in 2015. So there were one General Assembly meeting and 4 branch meetings in Korea. There will be 5th Korea branch meeting in 2019. Regarding to COA Korea branch, it could help COA to be more active, especially in Asia. It serves as an intermediary office in Asia, which means it will help Asian branches exchange their update news and cooperate each other. And this meeting will include a flex tank session, because in Korea, as people of this industry become to know flex tank more and more, the market is expanding very rapidly. Many porters, carriers, and actual users are being interested in the flex tank. This is why we think flex tank session is necessary in Korea. It will give the opportunity that we could study and discuss very carefully about the case of losing and reconstructing the biggest Korean shipping company. Also, we can talk and evaluate the supporting policies and projects for the shipping industry, which is made by the newly elected Korean government administration. This bankruptcy of the biggest shipping company and effort for reconstructing is not the only case of Korea. It can happen anywhere. Of course, I don't hope so, but as you know, we can learn a lot of things from history. So I think it could be a valuable time. And one more interesting issue is the impact of economic coordination between South and North Korea. We expect this will attract many participants of the COA Asia members, and including Japan and China. Now let's talk about the overview of Korean container carriers. There are 2 ocean carriers, 12 inter-Asian carriers, and many car and container ferries for China and Japan service. Out of them, 10 carriers are in the world ranking 100. Their total vessel capacity is 764,370 TEUs, and total container fleet is 1,438,000 TEUs. To support placing orders for new ships and containers, mainly ships, Korean government will implement a maritime industry promotion agency from this July. Okay, here is the table of carriers' vessel capacity and containers fleet in the world ranking 100. I'm sorry to say that I'm not very confident to read these complicating numbers, so please just let me show you this table without saying. For your reference, Singapore and Hưng have decided to merge their container shipping business, so there will be some changes. I will talk this later. Okay, this the latest news of Korean shipping industry. First, the governmental support. The Ministry of Oceans and Fisheries unveiled the mid-term reconstruction plan, 5-year plan, for the nation's shipbuilding and shipping sector, which has been undergoing very difficult time after massive losses and Hanjin Shipping Corporation's bankruptcy in 2016. Following the bankruptcy of Hanjin Shipping, sales of South Korea's shipping industry were cut by 1 trillion won, which is $9.5 billion, and the tonnage of the deep sea containers has been cut in half. The bulk carrier new building orders are expected to more than 140, container ship more than 60 by 2020. Especially container vessels has a very large container ships included. 20,000 TEU will be 12 or above, and 14,000 TEU units will 8 or above. Second, a maritime industry promotion agency will be established in July 2018, which is called Korea Ocean Business Corporation. It will support placing orders for new ships and equipment like containers in the form of investment or guaranteeing the ship purchase program. As for the container, BJ and I already had a meeting to discuss financial for purchasing or leasing containers with the boss of Governmental Shipping Insurance Agency. We promised to help and give them our advices. Getting into the news, there will be financial and policy support across the industry. The newly created corporation will not only perform financial support, but it will also be involved in various support policies to promote and reconstruct the shipping industry. The existing maritime financial support program also will continue as well. This program includes investment guarantee for ship and terminals, rechartering used vessels after their purchase, providing market conditions and information for supporting maritime trades, and stabilization such as substituting old vessels. National level emergency policies are also planned. There are various support projects issued from public corporations. It will allow more efficient support that covers the entire maritime shipping industry. And legal capital will be $4.3 billion. But to keep efficient capital flow, the first paid-in capital will be $2.7 billion, and it depends on the demand from shipping industry. Okay, third, let's see the current situation of big three out of Korean shipping lines. First, H&M, Hyundai Merchant Marine signed deals with the 3 major South Korea shipbuilders for 20 vessels, which consist of 14,000 TEU ships and 23,000 TEU ships. And this order is going to be $270 million. Hyundai Heavy Industries Corporation and Daewoo Shipbuilding and Samsung Heavy Industry Corporation will build them. H&M will quickly conclude the negotiations with these 3 shipbuilders by working out necessary details. And fourth, SM Line. Their container ship finally arrived at Vancouver, Canada. SM Line began service in May in the Pacific Northwest, the shortest US sea route to Asia by using 6 4,000 TU ships. And these are affiliates in SM Group, which are financially supporting the SM Group, SM line. Fifth, Sinopro and Huna, they decided to merge their container vessels business, which makes them to be ranked within the top 20 in the world with 100,000 TU. This will be third largest shipping line in Korea after H&M and KMTC. Finally, we got two last news. You may know South Korea and North Korea become in better relationship these days. Maybe this triggered this kind of news. South Korea has joined an intergovernmental organization on rail transportation between Europe and Asia. A move that could boost Seoul's ambitious project to link the Trans-Siberian Railway with an inter-Korean rail line. South Korea has long talked about these projects that can cut shipping times and logistics costs for South Korea's Europe-bound exports. Okay. This is what I'm going to share with you today. Thank you for attention, and I'm going to wrap up here. Thank you.